Imagine a place where the towering sea cliffs crash into the wild Atlantic Ocean, where ancient castles stand guard over the dramatic coastlines, where mountains meet endless green valleys and every turn feels like stepping into a fantasy movie. Welcome to Northern Ireland, one of Europe's most underrated road trip destinations.
If you were calling or Airbnb, baby home. Just a small cabin behind the main home. Not this one. It's a nice cabin with washroom and one queen bed and one sofa bed. So good one for three.
A land shaped by millions of years of volcanic history, unpredictable weather, and some of the most spectacular coastal scenery you will ever witness. From the world-famous Causeway Coast to the peaceful fishing villages, rugged beaches, and breathtaking landscapes, every mile tells a different story.
This was our Airbnb at the Malin Head. So we are starting from Malin Head today. And we're gonna explore the Northern Ireland. You got a boo-boo? Don't jump so much. We're gonna explore the Northern Ireland today before heading to Dublin. And it's a beautiful sunny day. We heard so much about Ireland's weather. You really gonna get boo-boo today, sure? We heard so much about Ireland's weather, about having 4 seasons a day, but we are really lucky that we didn't get much. Weather was in our favor for quite a lot, but it was a pretty decent stay, not bad. Lovely fields around.
So what makes Northern Ireland even more special is that despite of its epic scenery, it's incredibly easy to explore. Distances are short, the roads are scenic, and within just a couple of hours you can drive from the vibrant cities to the dramatic cliffs, ancient forests, or quiet beaches, making it surprisingly family-friendly even with a curious toddler in town. Yes, the weather changes in a minute. One moment is sunshine and the very next is mist, rain and rainbows. But we were so lucky to witness bright sunny weather for all the 8 days of our road trip. I think we just brought the Canadian luck to Ireland. But that's exactly what gives Northern Ireland its magical atmosphere, painting every landscape in rich shades of emerald green. So join us as we explore this extraordinary corner of the island, chasing dramatic coastlines, hidden gems, unforgettable landscapes, and proving that traveling with a toddler doesn't mean slowing down. It simply means discovering the world through even more curious eyes. And the first stop for the day was the Wild Alpaca Way. But we couldn't meet them because we were way before the opening time. But then that's okay. We did get to see some lovely alpacas.
Oh my god. Sheep, will you take it?
We got wool.
कैसे करोगे? That car came, but the car couldn't.
Our first stop for the day was Mussenden Temple, and undoubtedly it was the best thing in the whole Ireland trip for me, mostly in the Northern Ireland. It's a spectacular, iconic 18th century clifftop library located in the downhill Demenus near Castle Rock, Northern Ireland. Perched 120 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, the dome building is modeled after the Temple of Vesta in Italy, and it offers the breathtaking panoramic views of the Atlantic coastlines. Built in 1785 by Frederick Hervey, the flamboyant Earl Bishop of Derry, as a summer library and retreat, and it is dedicated to the memory of the bishop's cousin, Fitzwife Mussenden.
Temple, and what a beautiful location. We are at Mussenden Temple. As you can see, it's so windy. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful temple right next to Atlantic, and it's in Northern Ireland. If you come from Malin Head, it's gonna take you a good 1 hour 24 minutes is what it took us. We do have a lovely beach here, but the temple is just beautiful. Looks like I'm gonna fly, so I'm gonna head back, but that's the view that you get. My phone seems to fly away. I seem to fly away. Today's May 9th and it's so cold and chilly here. Jackets and caps are must.
And right off, we started for the second location for the day, situated just off the Causeway Coastal Route, the White Rocks Coastal Park that enjoys a stunning natural location with limestone cliffs stretching from the Grand Strand to the Dunlos Castle. The soft sedimentary rocks of the White Rocks have been carved through centuries into a labyrinth of caves and arches. It was so nice to see my little one play here, heart out, that in that joy and fun, we forgot her sand toys right there. But nonetheless, the wind was so fiercely cold that we couldn't stay there for a very long time. But the beach is definitely a magnet for water sport enthusiasts, especially surfers, but bodyboarders and surf carers are also regular visitors. Here at the Magheracross. Oh, it's so windy. Magheracross Viewpoint is situated on the Dublin Road, Bushmills, County Antrim, UK, Northern Ireland. The purpose-built viewing platform offers panoramic views of the Causeway Coast's stunning natural environment and coastal headlands. Visitors to the viewpoint can enjoy views of the iconic Dublin Castle and the skerries, as well as the vast sandy dunes of the White Rocks Beach, one of the many Blue Flag awarded beaches in the coastal coast and the glens. I was here for just 2 minutes exact because my little one was sleeping in the car, and without waking her up, I ensured I tick off the spectacular spot in Northern Ireland. What a beauty, what a fantastic God's creation. Get across, it's so windy, feels like I'm gonna fly, so won't talk much, didn't bring my jacket, so just, it's beautiful. White House! Causeway, and we first went to the visitors parking. We got to know that there is another parking, which is a car park 3, for which you need to pay a bare minimum instead of taking a guided tour in the giant causeway. So we came here with a 1 kilometer walk to the hexagonal cobalt sediments from the volcanic eruptions with the giant causeway. So Our final stop in the Northern Ireland before heading to Belfast was the famous giant causeway. It's such a striking natural wonder in the County Antrim, Northern Ireland, that it's so tough to miss it. It features around 40,000 interlocking hexagonal basalt columns formed by ancient volcanic activity approximately 60 million years ago. It is Northern Ireland's first UNESCO World Heritage. It's so spectacular that we couldn't stop taking the longer route of doing the whole red trail that offers the most beautiful view of the giant causeway. But yes, I had a moment with me where some stranger helped me to get down as I climbed those slippery basalt columns. So yes, it's a warning that if you are afraid of heights, avoid doing the stunts that I did. But the place is a must see. It's so beautiful.
How's it with you?
Not really a Game of Thrones fan, but took an attempt to visit the famous Dark Ages, which is a spectacular tunnel-like avenue of intertwined beech trees in the County Antrim, Northern Ireland.
And you have a nice pantry right opposite, and there are arrows everywhere where you can see. It's said that here the shooting of the Game of Thrones Dark Hedges was done. Well, I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, but my husband definitely is. So whoever watched Game of Thrones, can you find the Grey Lady?
We had to skip a lot of famous destinations, including the Carrick-Reid rope bridge, but with a little van, it's always a bit challenging. But we were excited to reach Belfast.
We are at Belfast, where it's already 8:15. It's already 8:15 p.m. and we just passing by Belfast because we target to reach to Dublin today. Just explored Northern Ireland. Trying to cover as much with the toddler, but you know it's a little difficult when it comes to toddler, a sleep schedule and a food schedules and everything. But I think we did a pretty impressive job. So yes, the Belfast Castle is closed, but you can still see the castle from the parking. So came all the way from Canada, won't miss that chance. So good timing. Little one also woke up from a nap, so we just need to take her out, change her, and trying to leverage this time and just take some photos from outside. So here we are, Belfast Castle. So first here from the car park it says Belfast Castle, dogs are not permitted, must be kept on leash in the castle ground. And when you enter, voila, that's the castle. No, I see some smoke. I mean, from the chimney.
Belfast Castle is a prominent 19th century Victorian landmark situated on the slopes of Cave Hill Country Park. Located just 3.4 miles north of the Belfast city centre, it offers a panoramic view of the city skyline and the Belfast Lough. The estate features beautiful gardens, woodland trails, and a free on-site parking, which we availed. Visiting the castle grounds and the on-site Cave Hill Visitor Information Centre is completely free, with a typical self-guided visit taking about an hour. So if you are bypassing Belfast, do ensure to stop by and experience this beautiful Belfast Castle. It was really nice, a quite detour but worth the visit.
So that's the beautiful Belfast Castle. There's a peak. Tulips are in full bloom. We have a lovely fountain here. It's nice. That's how the whole of the castle looks like. It looks like a castle. Beautiful.
As we had to return back to Dublin right after Belfast, which was approximately 2.5 hours drive from Belfast, we couldn't stop by the Peace Walls but definitely drove past it, which is a series of separation barriers built to separate the nationalist, the Catholics, and the Unionist, which is the Protestants, communities. It was first erected in 1969 at interface areas that stretched over 32 kilometers across the city, with structures standing up to 9 meters high. The most famous and accessible section is the Cooper Way, and that's what we were driving this day. And we were so happy we could encounter this beautiful, iconic, historic moment, ensuring that we keep our footprints here at Belfast. When we are old, we can come back to this memory and enjoy this time.
You are in Belfast, Northern Ireland. And what's that? That's a beautiful mural.
Hope you all enjoyed watching the Northern Ireland video, and very soon we'll come up with the Dublin vlog. Till then, take care and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you very soon. Till then, bye.
That's just a city view of Belfast at 9 p.m. Pretty sunny, and it's May 9th, and it's pretty sunny. We're just trying to locate a black taxi which we didn't find yet. Isha, did you see a black taxi yet in Belfast? Please look out and spot a black taxi. I like the dustbin color there, so colorful. See, it has red, green and blue, a little bit of orange and pinch of yellow. That's how the Belfast roads look like at night. Okay, now we are leaving Belfast. Can you say bye-bye, Belfast? Bye-bye. We are going straight to Dublin. And tomorrow our plan is to explore the whole of Dublin. Tomorrow we have a plan to explore the whole of Dublin. Hello, Isha. Did you like your Ireland tour? And we couldn't explore much of the Northern Ireland, but we did a pretty impressive job. Yes, and Belfast was the last stop. And yeah, it was a nice touch. At least next time when we come to UK, we don't have to visit Northern Ireland. Just Wales, England and Scotland. Where are you going now? Bombas? Home.